sport, Singy.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that one's a little bit low. And we are underway. Breaking ball inside. Now 2-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And he deals. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss. He goes down looking. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine. Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Not even close there. And a count 2-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run.
Got it. Strikes out the side. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Luis Arraez stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. No play, that's an infield single. Man at first with one gone. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Out front and foul to the left side. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now, Jackson Merrill. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for... Well, got to pause on that thought. New inning getting started. And now here is Seiya Suzuki. And a strike...
0-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. They say it went. Up and in, and that is ball one. No score here in the second. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And now it's Dansby Swanson. That's in there. That's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a
strike 3. And now 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Bogaerts now. Taillon back to work. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Gavin Sheets now. Left-hand bat. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
There's one.
He's out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. That's to third. On to first. And they get Nico Hoerner one away. And now it's Miguel Amaya. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
One strike.
Top of the third, no score. Next pitch is outside. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down. Now, and here is Matt Shaw. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And now, Jason Hayward. And that is out of play.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Martin Maldonado up to hit. That one fouled off. And now it's even up. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that is gone. An absolute smash to left. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Arise in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground, right side. What a stop! Not in time, and he reaches safely. So man aboard. Now Machado up here. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Arise off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And down on strikes. And that's back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Busch goes 6'1", 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Hard hit right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Cubs hitless so far in the game. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Good eye in that spot. Merrill has a beat on it. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, ready to go, bottom 4. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Whipped right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-0. Bogart swings through that one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fly to left his first time. Right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Gavin Sheets. He hit into a double play his first time up. Line drive. Makes the sliding grab. All set for the start of the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In the dirt. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut out and miss, struck him out. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And here comes Dansby Swanson. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Man at first, one away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Grounded out his first time. That's too low, and that's ball one. The Cubbies trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Cronenworth puts it away, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Tyone back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
That's inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one hit to first. And he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. Martin Maldonado now at the plate. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So man aboard, 1 down. There goes Hayward to third. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Lead runner stops at second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Now a chance for Luis Arias. Inside. And it's 1-0. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Uh-oh. Throw goes to second.
No strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Tatis on third with 2 out. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now at the plate, Miguel Amaya. In the air, right field. Tatis has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Shaw in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Out number 2. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your base.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So here's Kyle Tucker now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2. Estrada. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's
a swing and a miss. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. Way back there. And that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 4-0. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. Smoked on the ground a second. In time to Busch. That takes care of Cronenworth. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. Gavin Sheets goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. Tucker really on his horse for it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. There's a strike. Estrada, 6'1" righty, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Right side. Tatis makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Swanson digs in. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The Padres leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Good job to fight that one off. brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Martin Maldonado. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
That one inside, and the count 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
No ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Next for the Padres, Luis Arraez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Manny Machado now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And now he steps off the rubber. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brad Keller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. In time to Bush. That ends the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Got him swinging. So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but
not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Cronenworth stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There goes the runner. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Two balls.
And a
One
pitch
strike.
out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the go again. Swing and a ground ball. They get one. In there safely.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tucker should have it. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and it's an 8-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Hayward in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one blasted deep to right.